Hello. Um, Most people channel angels, ascended masters. That's what I do too, but mostly and foremost, I am channeling my own higher self, which has become a master in healing. So let's meditate together and see what comes up today for healing. And to give you an idea how this works, it's like that principle of triangulation. So as we connect through this video on YouTube, and it doesn't matter if you have saved it or watching it online, as I connect to my higher self can connect to your higher self on its level, because they are all connected, all our higher selves are connected. And thus there is a triangulation, so it's easy for you to find connection and to establish a connection to your own higher self just by watching this video and meditating with me. Even if you're not really meditating with me and just like driving and hearing this, it's easier for you to connect to your higher self and establish that connection, so you can have more insights, intuition, and messages from your higher self whatsoever. So let's see what comes through today. Now, take a moment to get a sense if you have any stiffness in your body, and if you have a sitting work like I do at a desk, you might have had a lot in your back. If you have another job, you may have stiffness, another part of your body. Doesn't matter what it is. Get a sense where it is. Take a deep breath and hold it for a second. And relax. And while you relax and exhale, just let the tension go. Just take another deep breath. And relax. Imagine yourself in one circle of a lying 8, and me being in the other circle. Take another deep breath and breathe into that stiffness that you're feeling, or that hurt in your body. And while releasing your breath, take that stiffness and the hurt just out of your body. Just breathe it out. Again. Now, I'm getting a sense of someone having a really bad back pain. Meaning it's above the hip but it's at the lower back of the spine. So it's between the middle of your spine and the hip. So somewhere there, it is at the back of your navel. It's exactly this part of the spine that is on the level of your navel. And this is a particular level because the navel is also the seat or the location of a specific chakra. And in Eastern cultures, it's also called the lower dantian, in a specific chakra. And I'm getting a sense that my higher self and your higher self would like to work with this one. So we're talking about the chakra that is collecting a lot of negative energies throughout the days, through the people that you are connected to and dealing with. And sometimes it tends to cloak and to block. So we will be working with this to try to unblock it as much as we can today and fill it up with just nourishing energy. So we are having golden sunlight coming down, up, down from above. It's like a shower, right? Think of it as a shower of sunlight, and it's filling up the space around your body, this energetic space around the body. Some might call it the aura. It's filling up that egg with golden sunlight. It will take a moment. Just keep breathing smoothly, comfortably. And while it's filling up that egg, just breathe in that golden sunlight. It will not harm you. And as you breathe it in, it is filling up your lungs. And while filling up your lungs, it passes into your bloodstream and nourishes the whole complete body until the last cell. So this will take some minutes. Just keep on breathing that sunlight in. And every time you exhale, you breathe out dark energy that has been removed by that light from your body. So just keep breathing for a couple of minutes. And don't worry about what you breathe out. It just vanishes and dissolves within that golden energy egg of yours surrounding you. Don't worry about that. And with every breath you breathe out, just relax a bit deeper into this process. And relax. Try not to breathe in and breathe out too fast. Find a slow, comfortable rhythm that is good for you and works also in relaxing your body, your mind, your soul, and most importantly today, we're getting your emotions to also calm down. Whatever has stirred them up today, just let them calm down with every breath you take in and out. Sometimes emotions are seen or pictured like the sea, it can be scary sometimes with high waves, and tides, but it can also be very calm, like oil, just sitting there. Be patient and calm. And this is exactly what we are aiming at. Just get a hold on them, just relax. And let your emotions calm down. Again, breathe in light and calm down your inner waters bit by bit by bit. And you can notice that your inner waters calm down with every breath you let go. Just exhale that emotional stir up. Just let it go. Where does it go? It just dissolves without harming anybody. Just breathe it out. These words that somebody said about you and you know they are not true. As you know they are not true, just breathe your anger out. Don't worry about it. Just inhale golden sunlight. And let these words go. Just breathe them out. Just relax. Just know your truth. That is all you need. You don't need to control what others think. Control what you think and what you feel. That is power over yourself. Just breathe in. Know your truth and breathe all the rest out. Let it go. One more time. Okay. Now that we have reached a certain point of calmness, I'm getting the information that piece of the spine at the back of the navel chakra is a specific entry point that can be used to stir up your emotions to get you out of control. So we will take care of that. Try and close that door for you a bit so you can be more and more in mastery of your emotions, and people have not that easy play with you, getting you do things that you normally wouldn't do and don't want to do. So as you're sitting in that golden sunlight bubble or an egg, still having golden sunlight flowing down from above, it now enters the egg from above, that golden sunlight, and enters the head, the top of your head, into your skull. Just let it happen. This is the energy that is here to help you. And slowly and steadily it passes through your brain, down to the back of your skull, and touches the top of your spine now. And like a liquid, like honey, it flows through and down your spine, permeating it, nourishing it, bit by bit, maybe healing some pain here and there, but it's flowing down through your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, so bone by bone. Halfway there, and it works down its way. And don't worry if it takes longer for you. Pause the recording and continue later when you're there. Sometimes it takes longer because there is more to do on each step of the way. It shouldn't worry you, that's okay. Just let it happen and allow the process. So now, this golden honey-like light has reached that vertebrae, that bone of the spine at the back of the navel chakra, and stays there for now. So there is a connection going out of your body to the back, and this has been misused as an entry point for things you do not want to. So I'm hearing that we'll take care of that. So your higher self and my higher self will work together on getting what you need there so they can close down that portal or that door, however you want to call it for you. So this energetic entry point and this vertebrae is filled up with light to cast out that hollow space that has been there for some time. It's like restoring the bone bit by bit. And while they are working for us, take a sense and take a moment to open up if you get some impression of what this topic is all about. Maybe you'll see a person, you hear a person, or you know which person has been using it very frequently lately, or what this topic is about, so you can also work in your earthly life to tackle that problem with your higher self. So I'm getting that they are very thorough building up, rebuilding the bone on a spiritual and astral level and on an etheric level. And the etheric level is the next energy level next to the physical. So if you want, this is some kind like a blueprint level on the energy. So however the blueprint looks like, the physical will build up. So it's rebuilding whatever you've lost on several levels, so can stick up better together from now on. Just breathe into it slowly and gently. And you can perceive and willingly breathe additional golden sunlight into that part to assist the process. just focus on that area while you're breathing in and breathing out. That's all you need to do. So I'm giving instructions of what to tell you about this spot in the body. So this point of the spine, this vertebrae, this bone, in this position is a very important entry point into our energetic and physical system. What does this mean? So if someone wants to stir your energies up in order to provoke you to say things you might regret later on, they energetically might use this entry point. This is the easiest way to get you to do things that you don't want. And while they're doing this, it's all about power and energy. So if they can access your system and stir you up like that, so you get angry or sad or whatever, having your tantrum, and you lash out, they are using you to lash out because they are not allowing themselves to do this. Don't worry about this. This is a psychological topic. It's just a big background for those of you who are in this field. Vera Beckenbill has talked a lot about these things, and on an energy level, someone accesses your emotional states by this entry point and steers them up. And this is to get you to lash out or having an emotional reaction, preferably in front of others, so they can picture themselves and establish themselves as, let's say, victims. When you lash out and say one thing that crosses the line, they can always pin it on you, so you are the aggressor and they're the victims. Yes, usually this is used by not narcissistic people, but people with, let's say, narcissistic traits. Not only those, but people that are in that direction. So one way to tackle that is to close that entry and to regain control over your energy system and your emotions, your thoughts, and your energetic and psychological state. This is about regaining control over yourself, your life, and everything. So I have closed down that entry point for today. They will seal it for today, but as we are depleting our energies within a certain amount of time, this door might be reopened as long as you don't do energy work, meditational practice, or some kind of yoga, something to strengthen yourself energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally, and what have you. So you can revisit this daily or twice daily, as often as you want to and you need to seal down that entry point. So you have more control about yourself and your emotions and feel better, because that's draining, right? And we don't want to be drained. Being in a state of well-being is our birthright. Don't forget that. And before helping others, like in a plane, take that oxygen mask for yourself first. This is a necessity. And it has nothing to do with not loving others or not being helpful to others, but you can't really help others if you can't help yourself first. So this is emergency topics here. So they've sealed the entry, and the golden sunlight will stay as a cocoon around you. So let's call in our protection. So we're calling in all protective beings that are suitable for each and every one of us. I'm not giving it to you. You decide who is your protector. It can be Yeshavalmo, it can be Archangel Michael, it can be whoever it is for you. Call them in. This is not about religion, what we are doing here. This is about spirituality. And every spiritual being of light is equally welcomed here. So our protectors are in our circle, and they're putting their protection around us now. Feel it or perceive it falling in place, just clicking in. And that being, whatever it is for you or whoever it is for you, just stroking it into place so it sits. So let's thank our protection. Thank you for taking care of us, for protecting us. This protection will stay for the following day or the following night, whenever you're looking at this, whenever you're doing this. Now we thank our higher selves for healing, restoring, and fixing that hole in our energy system. So take a deep breath. And if you've closed them, open your eyes and take a second to perceive how you feel. Is that vertebrae at the back of your spine and the back of your navel still hurting like it hurt before you started this exercise? How do you feel with that egg of light around you, the protection around you, and that entry point closed? What we are doing here is high-level energy work. Shouldn't be taken lightly because it works. And if you know someone who also suffers from these conditions, forward this to them so we can all heal together. Thank you for participating in this healing. I hope you feel better now. Bye until the next one.